everyone, it's Eileen. I just wanted to talk you through a flip through of my January bullet journal. January was the first month that I spent entirely in a standard TN. I kind of used Hobonichi Weeks alongside it for the first week or so, and then I kind of just migrated everything into here, and it was working out really well. So I just wanted to show you through that journey. These are my sticky notes that help me keep track of where I am in my orders for my Vanderspack customs. And I started this notebook on the 22nd of December. So it's just got a little bit over a month in it. I started off with just using it as a journal, as like a travel journal, because I was hoping to just be able to essentially take this with me. My husband and I are house hunting in a different state, and so sometimes that means we have to drive. And last year when I was in my Hobonichi cousin, I just had a lot of things to bring with me, and so I was trying to pare everything down. That's sort of what started me on this journey. I thought Hobonichi Weeks was the answer, but I really kind of feel like I found a good place with standard TN. So you'll see that the first couple pages are just me really figuring out how I wanted to structure my pages. I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to try to keep it to a day per page. I'm going to just, let my writing inform the layout. And so I would do like a line across to separate the days. Here's New Year's. This is what I ended up doing last night for the stationery stockpile challenge. It's kind of last minute, but I thought I would like a little divider for when January actually started. So I think I might continue that in my notebooks going forward. I really enjoyed this process. So here you see that it's just a lot of journaling. I haven't started reading the bullet journal method, and that really inspired me. And you'll see that I begin to try adding in tasks here. And I started with a margin that I liked, but then I didn't know how to reconcile it with like when days would end in the middle of a page. So I had trouble with that for a little bit. You'll see here I'm still kind of playing with layout and not really knowing what to do. And this is the week that I was like, okay, I'm not going to be in my Hobonichi Weeks. I'm just going to go all in on the standard TN. So I made weekly pages because I really like having weekly pages. And I made the month of January up front. These stickers are these dates. I put just dot stickers over, and those are from Sterling Ink. The washi in here is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I've got some stickers. I try to add in a little bit. I don't sticker in here as much as I did in my Hobonichi cousin. These are from Sterling Ink. This one's from, I think, like a Happy Planner sticker book. These weather ones that I really love. These actually just come in black and white. They're from Caffeine and Paper Co. And then I colored in the sun because I thought that it just made it look really nice. These stickers are also from Caffeine and Paper Co. And then I kind of started finding a groove. So I committed to the margin here. It's 3 grids wide. And then when the date changes, I just stick that here, like in the margin. And that also gives me a little bit of white space between each day, so I can kind of see where the separation is. And so all of my signifiers go to the left of the margin, and the actual writing goes to the right. And I think that makes it look a lot more cohesive and neater. And so I started really enjoying what it looked like. So you'll see that some days have lots of journaling. This plus sign is my signifier for journaling. I do the plus sign, I do the time. Sometimes I'm not as consistent with that. And then I also put like a space in between whatever's above my journaling. So just because I like to have a little bit more white space. Here's an example of like rapid logging mixed with journaling. Okay, so I have really started loving fountain pens. I found out about Noodler's inks, and specifically their bulletproof inks. And my frustration with fountain pens when I was using them in my cousin is that I have really warm hands. I live in a humid climate, and so it would never really dry. And if I accidentally touched a page wrong, it would smudge even days after I'd written on those pages. So on layouts like my monthly gratitudes, when I'm going back into those pages, if I had used fountain pens for those, there'd be smudges all over the page. It was crazy. But then I found out about Noodler's inks, and then I tested out their bulletproof ones, and they stay so well for me. I am a huge Noodler's ink fan. And I ordered some and I got really excited about it, and I put it in all my pens, and I ended up with this page, and this page drives me crazy. I have realized that I cannot switch inks nor nib sizes in the middle of a month, and definitely not in the middle of a page. So I am now realizing that I need to assign each month an ink color and then stick with it, because I can't have this. This makes me cringe. You'll see that I switched right back to my normal ink. And I keep going on that way for the rest of the month. So again, separating my days here in the margins, rapid logging and journaling. And I have liked how this looks. The simple addition of a margin really makes it pleasing to my eye, and it helps me find what I need really quickly, because I know that I don't need to look anywhere here. I just need to look for open tasks there. So yeah, that's about it for January. This is a test page that I did to see if I would like a vertical weekly layout, and I realized that I don't like it right now. It is not serving me right now. As much as I miss the Hobonichi cousin, this isn't functional for me right now. I might try it out again in the future, because it seems okay, but I didn't like it, and you'll see in my February setup that this is not what I used. And here's some notes for what I needed to migrate over to the new notebook. And the reason that I migrated over is I realized that I'm on page 50 with my monthly reflection page. And if I were going to put 4 weeks, so 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of like weekly spreads, I would have 12 pages for all of February, and that's definitely not enough for me. Actually 10 pages. It's definitely not enough for me. And I like for the whole month to be together. And at first I struggled with it, because I thought about just doing 1 weekly at a time and not putting them all like at the front of a notebook or at the front of a month and expecting all of the month's pages to be in that book. I thought, well, I could do it week by week and it would be fine. But that wasn't really appealing to me. I didn't start a new notebook when it was January. I just didn't see the need to. But I do realize that I like having all of a month together. So what I'm gonna do with the rest of this notebook is my husband and I are headed out of town in the middle of February to go look for houses again. So I'm just gonna bring this with me and have it serve as my notes as we go house hunting, because it's, you know, despite being 80 pages, it's a really slim insert, and 20 pages should be plenty. 10 or 12 pages would be plenty for me to take notes on like specific house hunting, because I will also have that February insert. So all of my journaling about a trip will go in there, all my tasks about a trip will go in there, but if I need to take specific notes about, locations that we like, or neighborhoods or schools or things that are particular to the area that we're house hunting in. I'll just put it in here and I'll mark it in my index. So yeah, that is my bullet journal for January. I hope that you guys enjoyed looking through this. If you have any questions about where anything came from, because I know I didn't really include all of that information, just let me know. I am Zy Plans here on YouTube as well as Zy Plans on Instagram. So just shoot me over a question and I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to chat. Hope you guys have a great day and I'll see you again soon.